In the enchanting village of Starwood Hollow, there lived a young girl named Laura. Laura wasn't just any ordinary child. She was known as the Little Dream Weaver by her friends and neighbors. With her sparkling green eyes and heart full of wonder, she was always seen in the most peculiar yet beautiful outfits. Her gowns seemed spun from the delicate threads of twilight, her cloaks were embroidered with swirling constellations, and her whimsical hat was shaped like a crescent moon. Laura's scarf glowed faintly, as though woven from the first light of dawn, and her boots were adorned with tiny, tinkling bells that only rang when she skipped in joy. It was as if the stars themselves had dressed her each day. She always carried a mysterious satchel filled with extraordinary items, a self-writing quill, a compass that pointed to the unknown, and floating crystals that danced upon her touch. Starwood Hollow was nestled beside a mystical forest, and in this enchanted enclave, wherever Laura went, magical happenings followed. The trees would sway warmly to greet her, animals would whisper their secrets, and her laughter could light up the darkest corners like fireflies on a summer night. One afternoon, a mysterious visitor arrived in the village, causing quite a stir among its inhabitants. This stranger carried an ancient map and a curious riddle. It was faded and worn, with the scent of adventure clinging to its edges. No one could decipher its mysterious language, or chart the course it described. The village gathered in the square, murmuring and speculating about its meaning. But Laura, with her curious heart and imaginative spirit, felt a familiar tingle through her toes. The map seemed to hum softly in her presence, and the stranger noticed this. He told the villagers that the riddle on the map read something like, "Only with dreams woven into the weave, shall the path to the truth begin to breathe." When the villagers heard this, they all turned to Laura. It was clear to everyone that only she, the Little Dream Weaver, could unlock this path. The journey promised not only wonders and perils, but also the secrets behind Laura's enchanted wardrobe. With the map in hand and her whimsical attire, Laura set out on an incredible journey. As she ventured deeper into the mystical forest, her boots' bells tinkling with every step, the floating crystals hovered closer, forming constellations that matched the ones on her cloak. It was as if she and the forest were old friends embarking on a long-awaited dance. Laura's path was one filled with riddles of light and shadow, each step revealing threads of the past, woven just for her. She embraced them all with the open heart of a child, knowing that her journey was only the beginning of an adventure that would teach her about her gifts, and the wonder of dreams made real.